and ingenious studies. Pisa, renowned for great citizens that gave me my being and my father first, a merchant of great traffic to the world. It shall become to serve all hopes and deeds, to deck his fortune with his virtuous deeds. And therefore, Tranio, for the time I study virtue and that part of philosophy, will I apply the treats of happiness specially to be achieved. Tell me thy mind, for I am Pisa left and Padua to come, as he that leaves a shallow plush to plunge him in the deep, and wishes Hades seeks to quench his thirst.
Mi pernodanto, gentle mastermind. I am in all affected as yourself, glad that you thus continue your resolve to suck the sweets of sweet philosophy. Only, good master, while we do admire this virtue and this moral discipline, let's be no Stoics or no Stocks, I pray, or so devote to Aristotle's checks as Ovid be an outcast quite abjured. Bulk logic with the acquaintances you have, but practice rhetoric in your common talk. Music and poesies used to quicken you. The mathematics and the metaphysics, mulch them as you find your stomach serves you. No profit grows where no pleasure attained. In brief, sir, study what you most affect.
Dramatese, Tranio, well dost thou advise. If beyond all the work come ashore, we can finally put ourselves in readiness and take lodging fit to entertain such friends as time expatriate shall beget. But stay a while, what company is this?
Oh, master, some show to welcome us to town.
Gentlemen, importune me no farther, for how I firmly am resolved to know. That is, not to bestow my younger daughter before I have a husband for the elder. Now, if either of you both love Catherine, because I know you well and love you well, leave shall you have to court her at your pleasure.
To court her, rather. She's too rough for me. There, Hortensio, will you any wife?
I pray you, madam, do you mean Nick Stale with me amongst these mates?
Mates, maid? How mean you that? No mates for you unless you were of gentler, milder mold.
If faith, sir, you shall never need to fear. I wish it was not halfway to her heart, but if it were, no doubt her care would be to comb you not with a three-legged stool, paint your face, and use you like a fool.
All such devils, Lord, deliver us.
And me too, good lord.
Oh, hush, master. Here's some good pastime toward. That wench is stark mad. Or wonderful froward.
Yes, but in the others do I see man's bound behavior and sobriety. Peace, Tranio.
Well said, master. Mum, and pays your fill.
Gentlemen, that I may soon make good what I have said. Bianca, get you in. And let it not displease me, good Bianca, for I will love you nevertheless, my girl.
A pretty Pete. It is best. Put finger in the eye, and she knew why.
Sister, content you in my discontent. Mother, to your pleasure humbly I subscribe. My books and instruments shall be my company, on them to look and practice by myself.
Hark, Tranio, thou mayest hear the Minerva speak.
Madame Baptista, oh, will you be so strange? Sorry am I that our good will affects Bianca's grief.
Why will you mew Madame Baptista? Why will you mew her up for this fiend of hell and make her bear the penance of her tongue?
Gentlemen, content ye, I am resolved. Go in, Bianca. For I know she taketh most delight in music, instruments, and poetry. Schoolmasters will I keep within my house fit to instruct her youth. If you, Hortensio, or Signor Gremio, you know any such, prefer them hither. For to cunning men I will be very kind, and liberal to mine own children in good bringing up. And so, farewell. Oh, Catherine, you may stay, for I have more to commune with Bianca.
Why, and I trust I may go too, may I not? What, shall I be appointed hours? As though be like, I know not what to take, or what to leave.
Ha! You may go to the devil's dam. Your gifts are so good, here's none will hold you. Your love is not so great, Hortensio, but we may blow our nails together and fast it fairly out. Our cake's dough on both sides. Farewell. Yet, for the love I bear my sweet Bianca, if I can by any means light upon a fit man to teach her that wherein she delights, I will wish it to her mother.
So will I, Signor Gremio. But a word, I pray. Though yet the nature of our quarrel never brooked parley, know now, upon advice, it toucheth us both, that we may once again have access to our fair mistress and be happy rivals in Bianca's love, to labor and effect one thing especially.
What's that, I pray?
Marry, sir, to get a husband for her sister.
A husband? A devil?
I say a husband.
I say a devil. Thinkest thou, Hortensio, though her mother be very rich, any man is so very a fool to be married to hell?
Tush, Remio, though it passeth your patience and mine to endure her loud alarums, why, man, there be good fellows in the world, and a man could light on them will take her with all faults, and money enough.
I cannot tell, but I had as lief take her dowry with this condition, to be whipped at the high cross every morning.
Babe, as you say, there's small choice in rotten apples, but come, since this bar-in-law does make us friends, it shall so far forth friendly be maintained, till, by helping Baptista's eldest daughter to a husband, we set her youngest free for a husband, and then have to it afresh. Sweet Bianca, happy man be his dole, he that runs fastest gets the ring. What say you, Senor Gremio?
I am agreed, and would I had given him the best horse in Padua to begin his wooing, that would thoroughly woo her, wed her, and fed her, and rid the house of her. Come on.
I pray, sir, tell me, is it possible that love should of a sudden take such hold?
Oh, Tranio, till I found it to be true, I never thought it possible or likely. But see, while idly I stood looking on, I found the effect of love in idleness. And now in plain is due confessity, thou art to me a secret as plain as Anna to the Queen of Carthage was. Tranio, I burn, I pine, I perish, Tranio, if not I achieve this young modest girl. Counsel me, Tranio, for I know thou canst. Assist me, Tranio, for I know thou wilt.
Master, it is no time to chide you now. Affection is not rated from the heart. If love hath touched you, naught remains but so. Redeem te captum quam quas minimo.
Gramercies, lad, well dost thou advise.
Sir, you look so longingly on the maid. Perhaps you not marked the pith of it all.
Oh, Tranio, I saw sweet beauty in her face.
Saw you no more. Mark you how her eldest sister began to scold and raise up such a storm that the mortal ear might hardly endure the din.
Tranio, I saw her coral lips to move, and with her breath she did perfume the air. Sacred and sweet was all I saw in her.
Nay, 'tis time to stir him from his trance. I pray, sir, awake. If you love the maid, bend thoughts and wits to achieve her. Thus it stands. The eldest sister is so cursed and shrewd that till her mother rids her hands of her, master, your love must live a maid at home, and therefore hath she closely mewed her up, for she will not be annoyed with any suitors.
Ah, Tranio, what a cruel mother she. But art not that advised she did take some care in getting her cunning schoolmaster to instruct her?
Aye, there I am, sir. Now 'tis plotted.
I have it, Tranio.
Master, for my hand, both of our inventions meet and jump in one.
Tell me thine first.
You will be schoolmaster and undertake the teachings of the maid. That's your device.
It is. May it be done.
Not possible. For who shall bear your part and be here in Padua, Vicentio's son? Keep his house, ply his books, visit his countrymen, and bake with them.
Basta, contenti, for I have it full. We have not yet been seen in either house, nor can we lie distinguished by our faces, for man or master. Thus it stands. Thou shalt be master, Tranio, in my stead. Take port and house and servants as I should. I will some other be some Florentine or Neapolitan or meaner man of Pisa. 'Tis hatched and shall be so. At once uncase me. Take my colored hat and my cloak. When Biondello comes, he waits on thee, but I will charm him first to keep his tongue.
So had you need. In brief, sir, sith it your pleasure is, and I am tied to be obedient, for your father did charge me at our parting. Be serviceable to my son, quoth he, though I think 'twas in another sense. I am content to be Lucentio, because so well I love Lucentio.
Tranio, be so, because Lucentio loves. Let me be slave to achieve that maid whose sudden sight hath thralled my wounded eye. Why, here comes the rogue. Sirrah, where have you been?
Hey, where have I been? Where have you been? Master. Has my fellow Tranio stolen your clothes?
What's the news? Sirrah, come hither. There's no time to jest, therefore frame your manners to the time. Your fellow Tranio here, to save my life, puts my apparel and my countenance on. For in a quarrel since I came ashore, I killed a man in fear I was descried. Wait you on her, I charge you, as becomes, while I make way from hence to save my life. You understand me?
Aye, sir. Near wit.
And not a jot of Tranio in your mouth. Tranio is changed into Lucentio.
The better for her were I so too. Who could I think, boy, to have the next wish after, that Lucentio indeed had Baptista's youngest daughter. But, Sarah, not for my sake, but for your master, I advise you to use your manners discreetly in all kinds of companies. When I'm alone, why, then I'm Tranio. But in all places else, your master, Lucentio.
Tranio, let's go. For one more thing rest, that thyself execute, to make one amongst these wooers. And if thou ask me why, sufficient, my answer is both good and weighty.
Verona, for a while I take my leave to visit my friends in Padua, but of all my best beloved and approved friend Hortensio. And I trow this is his house. Here, Sirrah Grumio, knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? What man has refused your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here soundly.
Knock you here, sir? Why, sir, what am I, sir, to knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate and rap me well, or I'll knock your knave's pate.
My master is grown quarrelsome. If I should knock you first, then I should know who after comes by the worst.
Will it not be? Hate, Sirrah, and you'll not knock. I'll ring it. I'll try how you can soul, fa, and sing it.
Help, help, my master is mad.
I'll knock when I bid you, Sirrah villain.
Oh, now, what's the matter? My old friend Grumio! And my good friend Petruchio! How dost thou all at Verona?
Signor Hortensio, come you to part the fray? Con tutto il cori ben trovato, may I say.
Alla nostra casa, benvenuto, molto onorato, signor mio Petruchio. Rise, Grumio, rise. We will compound this quarrel.
Stay! 'Tis no matter what he alleges in Latin. If this be not a lawful case for me to leave his service, well, look you, sir, he bid me knock him and rap him soundly. Was it fit for a servant to use his master so? For being odd I see, 2 and a 30, a pip out. Look. Groom would to God I had knocked him first, then Grumio would have come by the worst.
A senseless villain, good Hortensio. I bade this rascal knock upon your gate, and I could not get him from my heart to do it.
Knock at the gate? Oh, heavens, spake you these words plain? Oh, sir, knock me here, rap me here, knock me well, knock me soundly. And come you now with knocking at the gate?
Sirrah, be gone or talk not, I advise you.
Patience, Petruchio. I am Grumio's pledge. Why, this is a heavy chance twixt him and you, your ancient, trusty, pleasant servant Grumio. But tell me now, sweet friend, what happy wind blows you to Padua here from old Verona?
Such wind as scatters young men through the world, to seek their fortune further than at home, where small experience grows. But in a few, Signor Hortensio, thus it stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased. I have thrust myself into this maze, happily to wive and thrive as best I may. Coins in my purse I have, and goods at home, and so am come abroad to see the world.
Petruchio, shall I come roundly to thee then, and help thee to a cursed and shrewish life? Thou'st thank me but a little for my counsel, and yet I'll promise thee she shall be rich, and very rich. But thou art too much my friend, and I'll not wish thee to,
Signor Hortensio, twixt friends such as we, few words suffice. And therefore, if thou know one rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, for wealth is burden of my wooing dance, be she as foul as was Florentius' love, as old as Sybil, or as cursed and shrew as Socrates and Pepe, or a worse, she moves me not, or not removes affection's edge in me. Were she as rough as are the swelling Adriatic seas, I come to wive it wealthily in Padua. If wealthily, then happily in Padua.
Well, sir, he flatly tells you his mind. Why, give him gold enough and marry him to a puppet. Or an aglet baby. Or an old trot with narrow tooth in her head. Though she has many diseases and 250 horses. Why, nothing comes amiss when money comes with all.
Petruchio, since we are stepped thus far in, I'll continue that I broached in jest. I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife with wealth enough, and young, and beauteous, brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only fault, and that is false enough, is that she is intolerable cursed, and shrewd, and froward, so beyond all measure that were my state far worser than it is, I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Hortensio, peace! Thou knowest not gold's effects. Tell me her father's name, and 'tis enough.
Well, her mother's name is Baptista Minola, affable and courteous gentlewoman. Her name is Catherine Minola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
I know her mother, though I know not her. I will not sleep, Hortensio, till I see her, and therefore let me be thus bold to give you over at this first encounter, unless you will accompany me thither.
Nay, I pray you, sir, let him go while the humor lasts. On my word, and if she knew him as well as I do, she would think scolding would do little good upon him. Why, she may call him half-score knaves or so. Why, that's nothing. And he'll begin once, he'll rail at his rope trips. I tell you what, sir, and if she stand him but a little, he will throw a figure in her face and so disfigure her that she'll have no more eyes to see withal than a cat. You know him not, sir.
Tarry, sir. I must go with thee, for in Baptista's keep my treasure is. She holds the jewel of my life in hand, her youngest daughter, beautiful Bianca. And her withholds from me, and others more, suitors to her and rivals in my love, supposing it a thing impossible, owing to those defects I have before rehearsed, that ever Catherine shall be wed. Therefore, this order hath Baptista taken, that none shall have access to Bianca until Catherine the Cursed have got a husband.
Catherine the Cursed! Oh, a title for a maid of all the titles for words.
Now shall my friend Petruchio do me grace, and offer me, disguised in sober robes to old Baptista as a schoolmaster, well seen in music, so that I may by this device at least have leave and leisure to make love to Bianca, and unsuspected court her by herself.
Here's no knavery. See how now the old folks, how the young folks lay their heads together. What's this? Master, look about you! Who goes there, huh?
Peace, Grumio. It is the rival to my love. Petruchio, stand by a while.
A stripling and an amorous.
Oh, very well. I have perused the notes. Hark ye, sir, I'll have them very fairly bound, all books of love, see that at any hand, and see you read no other lectures to her, you understand me? Over and beside Madame Baptista's liberality, I shall mend it with a largesse. And take your paper too, and let me have them very well perfumed, for she is sweeter than perfume itself to whom they go to. What will you read to her? Whatever I read to her, I'll plead for you. As for my patron, stand you so assured as firmly as you were standing still? Yea, and with more successful work than you, unless you were a scholar, sir. Oh, this learning, what a thing it is.
Oh, this woodcock, what an ass it is!
Grumio, Mum. God save you, Senor Gremio.
And you're very well met, Signor Hortensio. Trow you whither I am going? To Baptista Minola. I promise to inquire carefully about a schoolmaster for the fair Bianca. And by good fortune I have lighted well upon this young man, for learning and behavior fit for her turn, well read in poetry and other books. Good ones, I warrant you.
'Tis well. And I have met a gentleman, hath promised to help me to another, a fine musician to instruct our mistress. Oh, thus shall I no whit be behind in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
Beloved of me, and that my deed shall prove.
And that is bad shall prove.
Gremio, now 'tis no time to vent our love. listen to me, and if you speak me fair, I have news indifferent good for both. Here is a gentleman whom by chance I have met. Upon agreement from us both to his liking, hath undertaken to woo cursed Catherine.
Oh.
Yea, and to marry her if her dowry please.
So said, so done is well. But Hortensio have told him all her faults.
I know she is an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, gentlemen, I see no harm.
No, says to me so, friend. What countryman?
Born in Verona, old Antonio's son. My father dead. My fortune lives for me, and I do hope good days and long to see.
Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife was strange, but if you have a stomach, to it in God's name, you shall have me assisting you in all. But will you woo this wild cat?
Will I live?
Will he woo her? Aye, or I'll hang her.
Think you a little wind to daunt mine ears? Have I not, in my time, heard lions roar? Have I not heard the sea, puffed up with winds, rage like an angry boar chafed with sweat? Have I not heard great ordnance in the field, and heaven's artillery thunder in the sky? Have I not in a pictured battle heard loud larums, names ceased, and trumpets clang? Tell me, of a woman's tongue who gives not half so great a blow as does a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Fear boys with bugs.
For he fears none.
Hortensio, hark. This gentleman has happily arrived, my mind presumes, for his own good and ours.
I promised we would be contributors and bear his charging of wooing whatsoever.
And so he will, provided that he wins.
I would I were sure of a good dinner.
Gentlemen, God save you! Tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to the house of Baptista Manola?
She that has two daughters.
Is she? Even she, Biondello?
Hark ye, sir, you mean not her to...
Perhaps, sir. What have you to do?
Not he that chides at any hand, I pray, sir.
I love no chiders, sir. Biondello, that's the way.
Sir, a word ere you go. Are you a suitor to the maid you talk of, yea or no?
If I be, sir, is it any offense?
No, if without more words, you will get you hence.
Why, sir, are not these streets as free for me as for you?
But so is not she.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you'll know, that she is the choice love of Signor Gremio.
That she's the chosen of Signor Hortensio.
Oh, softly, my masters. If you be gentlemen, do me this right. Hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentlewoman, to whom my father is not all unknown. And were her daughter fairer than she is, more suitors may she have, and me for one. Fair Vida's daughter had 1,000 wooers, than one well more may fair Bianca have. And so she shall. Lucentio make one, though Paris came in hopes to speed alone.
What, this gentleman will outtalk us all.
Hortensio! To what end are all these words?
Sir, if I may be so bold as ask, have you yet even seen Baptista's daughter?
No, but here I do that she hath two. One is famous for her scolding tongue, while the other is for her beauteous modesty.
Sir, the first's for me. You let her go by.
Yea, leave that labor to great Hercules, and let it be more than Alcides' 12.
Understand you this of me in sooth, sir. The younger daughter whom you hearken for, her mother keeps from all access of suitors, and will not promise her to any man until the elder sister first be wed. The younger then is free, and not before.
If it be so, sir, that you are the man that must set us off, and me amongst the rest, and if you break the ice and do this feat, achieve the elder, setting the younger free for our access, who shall be to have or shall not be so graciously be to be ingrate.
Sir, you say well, and well you do concede. And since you do propose to be a suitor, you must, as we do, gratify this gentleman upon whom we all rest generally dependent.
I shall not be slack. In fines whereof, please ye, we may contrive this afternoon, and quaff carouses to our mistress's health, and do as adversaries do in law, strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent motion! Fellows, let's be gone!
The motion's good indeed, and be it so. Petruchio, I will be your Benvenuto.
Good sister, wrong me not, nor wrong yourself. To make a bondmaid and a slave of me, that I disdain. Before these other gods, and bind my hands and pull them off myself. Yea, all my raiment to my petticoat, or what you will command me will I do. So well I know my duty to my elders.
Oh, here I charge thee. Tell whom thou lovest best. See thou dissemblest not?
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I never yet beheld that special face which I could fancy more than any other.
Minion, thou liest. Is it not Hortensio?
If you affect him, sister, here I swear I'll plead for you myself, and you shall have him.
Oh, then, belike you fancy riches more. You will have Gremio to keep you fair.
Is it for him you do envy me so?
Nay,
You jest. And now I well perceive you but jested with me all this while. I prithee, sister, please untie my hands.
If that be jest, all the rest was so.
Why, how now, Dave? Whence grows this insolence? Bianca, stand aside. Oh, poor child, she weeps. Go and ply thy needle. Meddle not with her. Shame thou helping of a devilish spirit. Why didst thou wrong her that did ne'er wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged.
What? In my sight? Bianca,
What? Will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see. She is your treasure. She must have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day, and for your love to her, lead apes in hell. Talk not to me. I'll go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
was ever woman thus grieved as I? But who comes here?
Good morrow, neighbor Baptista.
Good morrow, neighbor Gremio. God save you, gentlemen.
And you, good ma'am. Pray, have you a daughter called Catherine, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir, called Catherine.
You're too blunt. Go to it orderly.
You wrong me, Signor Gremio. Give me leave. I am a gentleman of Verona, ma'am, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, and bold to make myself a forward guest in your house, to make mine eye the witness of that report which so oft I have heard. And as an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine, cunning in the music and the mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences whereof I know she is not ignorant, except of him, or else you do me wrong. His name? Lucio, of Mantua.
You are welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Catherine, this I know. She is not for your turn, the more my grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her. Or you like not of my company.
Oh, no, mistake me not, I speak but as I find. Whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
My name is Petruchio, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
I know him well. You are welcome for his sake.
Saving your tale, Petruchio, I pray, let us that our poor petitioners speak too. Bacare, you are marvelous forward.
Pardon me, Signor Gremio, I would fain be doing.
I doubt it not, sir, but you will curse your wooing. Neighbor, this is a gift very gratifying, I am sure of it, to express the like kindness myself that have been more kindly beholding to you than any. Freely give unto you this young scholar that hath long been studying at Revs, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages as the other in music and mathematics. His name is Cambio. Pray accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome of good cameo. But, gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, ma'am. The boldness is mine own, that being a stranger in the city here, do make myself a suitor to your daughter, and to Bianca, fair and virtuous. Nor is your resolve unknown to me and the preferment of the eldest sister. This liberty is all that I ask, that upon knowledge of my parentage, I may have welcome amongst the rest that woo, and free access and favor as the rest.
Lucentio is your name. Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, ma'am, son to Vicentio.
A mighty man of Pisa. By report, I know him well. You are very welcome, sir. You shall go see your pupils presently. Sirrah, lead these gentlemen to my daughters and tell them both these are their tutors. Bid them use them well. We shall go walk a little in the orchard and then to dinner. You are passing welcome, so I pray you all to fix yourselves.
Lady Baptista, my business asketh haste. Every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my father well, and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. Therefore tell me, if I win your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wife?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands, and in possession 20,000 crowns.
And for that dowry, I'll assure her of her widowhood, if she survive me, in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, so covenants may be kept at either hand.
Aye, when the special thing is well obtained. That is her love, for that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing. For I tell you, mother, I am as peremptory as she proud-minded. And where two raging fires do meet together, they do consume the very thing that feeds their fury. Where little fire grows great with little wind, yet extreme gusts blow out fire and all. So I to her, and so she yields to me, for I am rough, and woo not like a babe.
Well mayest thou woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
Aye, to the proof, as mountains are to winds, that shakes not, though they blow perpetually.
Come now, my friend. Why dost thou look so pale?
For fear, I promise you, if I am pale.
What, will my daughter prove a good musician?
I think she'll sooner prove a soldier. Iron may hold with her, but never lutes.
Why then thou canst not break her to the lute.
Why no, for she hath broke the lute to me. I did but tell her she mistook her frets and bowed her hands to teach her fingering, and when she, with a most impatient, devilish spirit, "Frets call you these," quoth she, "I'll fume with them," and with that word she struck me on the head, and through the instrument my pate made way, and there I stood, amazed for a while, as on a pillory, looking through the lute, while she did call me rascal fiddler and twangling jack with 20 such vile terms as had she practiced to abuse me so.
Now by the world, it is a lusty wench. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Go with me and be not so discomfited. Proceed in practice with my younger daughter. She is apt to learn and thankful for good turns. Signor Petruchio, will you go with us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do. I'll attend her here and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. I'll tell her plain she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown. I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute and will not speak a word. Why then I'll commend her volubility and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she bid me pack, I'll give her thanks as though she bid me stay by her side a week. If she denied wed, I'll crave the day that I shall ask the bands and when be married. But here she comes. And now, Petruchio, speak. Good morrow, Kate. For that's your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard that something hard of hearing? They call me Catherine that you talk of me.
You lie in faith. We were called Plain Kate, and Bonnie Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate for dainties are all Kates. And therefore, Kate, take this of me. Kate of my consolation, hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy beauty spoke of, and thy virtues spoke of, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs, myself am moved to woo thee for a wife.
Moved in good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at first to be immovable.
Why, what's a movable?
A joined stool.
Thou hast hit it! Come, sit on me!
Castles were made to bear, and so are you.
Women were made to bear, and so were you.
No such jade as you to me, you mean?
Alas, good Kate, I will not burden thee for no EDDB but yon, and the light.
Too light such a sweating for you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should buzz!
Well, tearing it like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for eternal as he takes a buzzard.
Oh, come, you wasp! I' faith, you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy then is to pluck
Aye, if the fool could find out where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail!
In his tongue!
Whose tongue?
Yours if you talk of tails. And so farewell.
With my tongue in your tail? Hey, come again, Kate. I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
Swear, I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arm.
A herald, Kate, oh, put me in thy books.
What is your crest, a coxcomb?
Combless cock. So Kate will be my hen.
No, cock mine. He throws you like a raven.
Nay, you must not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crab.
Here's no crab, and therefore look not sour.
Oh, there is, there is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
You mean my face?
Oh, so well aimed, such a young one.
Now by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
'Tis with cares.
I care not.
Nay, in sooth, you scape not so.
I'll shake you if I tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit! 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen. Now I find report a very liar. Thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing courteous, slow, yet sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, thou canst not look askance, bite the lip, as angry wenches will. For thou in mildness entertainst thy wooers with gentle conference, soft and affable. Does the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, slanderous world! Kate like the hazel twig is straight and slender, and as brown in hue as the hazelnut and sweeter than the kernels. Let me see thee walk! Thou dost not halt.
Oh, fool, and who thou keepest command?
Did ever Diane so become a grove as take this chamber with her princely gate? Oh, be thou Diane. Let Diane be Kate. Let Kate be chaste and Diane sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
This extempore from my mother wit.
A witty mother, witness else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Yea, so I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed. And therefore, setting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your mother hath consented that you shall be my wife, your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. For I am he born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable as other household Kates. Your mother never make denial. I must and will have Catherine for my wife.
Now, Signor Petruchio, I'll speed you with my daughter.
How but well, ma'am, how but well? 'Twere impossible I should speed amiss.
Why, how now, daughter Catherine? You're dumb.
Call you me daughter? I promise you, you have shown a tender, motherly regard to wish me wed to a one-half lunatic, a madcap ruffian and swearing jack that thinks with oaths to face the matter out.
So it is, mother. You and all the world that talked of her have talked amiss of her. If she be cursed, it is for policy. For she's not froward, but modest as the dove. She's not hot, but temperate as the morn. For patience, she'll prove to be a second Griselda, and Roman Lucrece for her chastity. And in conclusion, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Hard, Petruchio. She says she'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speeding, sir? Nay, good night on our part.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If her and I be happy, what's that to you? 'Twas bargain twixt us twain, being alone, that she shall still be cursed in company. I tell you, 'tis incredible to believe how much she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate! She hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss, she vied so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twink she won me to her love. Oh, give me thy hand, Kate. I will unto Venice by peril against the wedding day. Prepare the feast, mother, and bid all the guests. I shall make sure my Catherine is fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we. We will be witnesses.
Mother and wife, and gentlemen, adieu. Sunday comes apace, I will unto Venice. There'll be rings and things in fine array. And kiss me, Kate. We will be married on Sunday.
What's our match clamped up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen, now I play a merchant's part and venture madly on a desperate march.
'Twas a commodity lay fretting by you, to either bring you gain or perish on the seas.
The gain I seek is quiet in the match.
No doubt, but he has got a quiet catch. But now, Baptista, to your younger daughter, now is the day we long have looked for. I am your neighbor, and was soon to have heard.
But I who love Bianca more than words can witness or your thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I.
Greybeard, thy love doth
But
free.
thine doth pride. Skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourish.
But youth in ladies' eyes that flourish.
Content you, gentlemen. I will compound this strife. 'Tis deeds must win the prize. And he of both that can assure my daughter greatest dower shall have my Bianca's love. Say, Signor Gremio, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold, basins and ewers to lave her dainty hands. My hangings all of Tyrian tapestries. In ivory coffers I have stuffed my crowns. In cypress chests my arras counterpoints. Costly apparel, tents and canopies. Fine linen, turkey cushions glossed with pearl. Valance of Venice, gold and needlework, pewter and brass, and all things that belong to house or housekeeping. And if I die tomorrow, this is hers. If whilst I live, she will be only mine.
If only came well in.
Ma'am, list to me. I am my father's heir and only son. And if I may have your daughter to my wife, I'll leave her houses 3 or 4 as good, within rich Pisa walls to any one Signor Gremio has here in Padua. Besides, 2,000 ducats by the year of fruitful land, all which shall be her jointure. What, have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
2,000 ducats by the year of land. My land amounts not to so much in all. That she shall have, besides an argosy that now is lying in Marseilles Road. What? Have I choked you with an argosy?
Gremio, 'tis known my father has no less than 3 great argosies, besides 2 galleasses and 12 tight galleys. These I will assure her, and twice as much where'er thou offerest next.
Nay, I have offered all. I have no more, and she can have no more than all I have. If you like me, she shall have me and mine.
Why, then the maid is mine from all the world. By your firm promise, Gremio is outvied.
I must confess, your offer is the best. And let your father make her the assurance she is your own. Else you shall pardon me if you die before him wears her dower.
That's but a cavil. The old are young.
And may not young men die as well as old?
Gentlemen, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know, my daughter Catherine is to be married. Now on the Sunday following shall Bianca be bride to you, if you this assurance. If not, Signor Gremio. And so I take my leave and thank you both.
Adieu, good neighbor. Now I fear thee not. Sirrah, young gamester, your father were full to give thee all, and in his waning age set foot under thy table. Twat, a toy. An old Italian fox is not so kind, my boy.
Vengeance on your crafty withered hide!
Yet I have faced it with a card of 10. It's in my head to do my master good. I see no reason but supposed Lucentio must get a father called supposed Vicentio. Now that's a wonder. Fathers do commonly get their children, but in this case of wooing, the child must get a sire. If I fail, it's not of my cunning.
Fiddler forbear, you go too froward, sir. Have you so soon forgot the entertainment her sister Catherine welcomed you withal?
But, wrangling pedant, this is the mistress of heavenly harmony. Then give me leave to have prerogative, and when in music we have spent an hour, your lecture will have leisure for as much.
Preposterous ass! They never read so farce, nor the cause why music was ordained. Was it not to refresh the mind of man after his studies or his usual pains? Give me leave to read philosophy, and while I pause, serve in your harmony.
Sirrah, I will not bear these braves of thine.
Why, gentlemen, you do me double wrong to strive for that which rested in my choice. I am no breaching scholar in the school. I'll not be tied to hours nor appointed times, but learn my lessons as I please myself. And to cut off all strife, here sit we down. Take you your instrument, play you the while. His lecture will be done ere you have tuned.
You'll leave his lecture when I am in tune.
That will be never. Tune your instruments.
Where left we last?
Here, madam. Hic ibat samois, hic est segea talus, hic steterat priami regia celsa senis.
Instrument?
Hic ibat, as I told you before, Simois, I am Lucentio. Hic est son unto Vicentio of Pisa. Segea telis, disguised thus to get your love. Hic steterat, and that Vicentio that comes a wooing. Priami is my man Trenio. Regia, bearing my port. Celsa senis, that we might beguile the old pantaloon.
Madame! My instrument's in tune.
Oh, let's hear. Fly the treble jars.
Spit in the hole, man, and tune again.
But
Now let me see if I can construe it. Hic ibat simois, I know you not. Hic est sugea telis, I trust you not. Hic streterat priami, take heed he hear us not. Regia, presume not. Celsa senis, despair not.
Madame, 'tis now in tune.
All but the bass.
The bass is right! 'Tis the bass knave that jars. How fiery and forward our pedant is. now, for my life, the knave doth court my love. Pedicule, I'll watch you better yet.
In time I may believe that I mistrust.
Mistrust it not. Boreacides was Ajax, called so from his grandfather.
I must believe my masters, else I promise you I shall be arguing still upon that doubt. Let it rest. Alicia, to you. Good masters, take it not unkindly, pray, that I have been thus pleasant with you both.
You may go walk, and give me leave a while. My lessons make no music in 3 parts.
Are you so formal, sir? Well, then I must wait, and watch withal. But for I be deceived, our fine musician groweth amorous.
Madame, before you touch the instrument, to learn the fingering, I must begin with rudiments of art. To teach you gamut in a briefer sort, more pleasant, pithy, and effectual than hath been taught by any of my trade. And there it is in writing, fairly drawn.
Why, I am past my gamut long ago.
Yet read the gamut of Hortensio.
Gamut. I am the ground of all accord. A. Ray. To plead Hortensio's passion. B. Me, Bianca, take him for thy lord. C. Fa. That loves with all affection. D. Soul Ray. 1 cleft, 2 notes have I. E. La me, show pity, or I die. Call you this a gamut? Tut, I like it not. I am not so nice to change true rules for old inventions.
Mistress, your mother prays you leave your books and help to dress your sister's chambers up. You know tomorrow's the wedding day.
Farewell, sweet masters. Both, I must be gone.
Faith, mistress, and I have no cause to stay.
But I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks he looks as though he were in love. Yet if thy thoughts, Bianca, be so humble as to cast thy wandering eyes on every stale, seize thee that list. If once I catch thee ranging, Hortensio will be quit with thee by changing.
Hortensio, this is the appointed day when Catherine and Petruchio should be married, and yet we hear naught of our son-in-law. What will be said? What mockery will it be to want the bridegroom when the priest attends to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? What says Lucentio to this shame of ours?
No shame but mine. I must, forsooth, be forced to give my hand opposed against my heart to one mad-brained brutesby full of spleen, that wooed in haste and means to wed at leisure. I told you he was a frantic fool, hiding his bitter jest and blunt behavior, and to be noted for a merry man. He'll woo 1,000, point the day of marriage, invite feasts, invite friends, proclaim the banns, yet never means to wed where he hath wooed. Now the world must point to poor Catherine and say, lo, there is mad Petruchio's wife. If it would please him, come and marry her.
Patience, good Catherine, and Baptista too. By my life, Petruchio means but well, whatever fortune stays him from his word. Though he be bold, I know him passing wise. Though he be merry, yet withal he is honest.
I would Catherine had never seen him, though.
Oh, go, girl. I cannot blame thee now to weep, for such an injury would vex a very saint, much more a shrew of thy impatient humor.
Master! Master, news! Old news and such news as you've never heard of.
Why, is it old and new, too? How may that be?
Why is it not news to hear of Petruchio's coming?
Who is he come?
Why no?
What then?
He is coming.
When will he be here?
When he stands where I am and sees you there.
But say, what to thine old news?
Why, Petruchio is coming, in a new hat, and an old jerkin, a pair of old breeches thrice turned, a pair of boots that have been candle cases, one buckled, the other laced, and an old rusty sword, taken out of the Tarm armory with a broken hilt and chaplet, with 2 broken points. His horse hit with an old mothy saddle and stirrups of no kindred. Besides, was possessed with the glanders and like to mow for the chime. Trouble with the lamp house, infected with fashions, full of wingdalls, sped with spavins, braids with yellows, past her of the 5s, a half-bit check, a headstall full of sheep's leather, which, being restrained to keep him from stumbling, hath often burst, but now repaired with knots. 1 girth's 6 timepiece, and a woman's crupper of velour, which hath 2 letters in her name fairly set down in studs, here and there pierced with packthread.
Who comes with him?
Oh, man. It's lackey for all the world's comparison. Like the horse with a linen stock on one leg and a courtesy boot hose on the other, gartered with a red and blue list, an old hat in the humor of 40 fancy fixed in it for a feather. A monster. A very monster. And apparently not like a Christian footboy or a gentleman's lackey.
Some odd humor pricks him to this fashion. So often he goes but mean apparelled.
I'm glad he's come, howsoe'er he comes.
My ma'am, he comes not.
Didst thou not say he comes?
That Petruchio came.
Aye, that Petruchio came.
I say his horse comes with him on his back.
Why, that's all one.
Nay, by St. Jamie, I hold you a penny. A man and a horse is more than one, and yet not many.
Where be these gallants? Who's at home?
You are welcome, sir.
Yet I come not will.
And yet you halt not.
Not so well apparelled as I wish you were.
Were it better I should rush in thus? But where is Kate? Where is my lovely bride? How does my mother? Mental, methinks you frown. Therefore gaze this goodly company, as if they saw some wondrous monument, some comet or unusual prodigy.
Sir, you know this is your wedding day. First we were sad, fearing you would not come. Now sadder that you come so unprovided. Fie, doff this habit, shame to your estate, and eyesore to our solemn festival.
Then tell us, sir, what occasion of importance has so long detained you from your wife, and sent you hither so unlike yourself?
Tedious it were to tell and rough to hear. Suffice it, I have come to keep my word, though at some part I will excuse you shall well be satisfied with all they hear. But where is Kate? I stay too long from her. The morning wears. 'Tis time we were at church.
Oh, see not your bride in these unreverent robes. Go to my chamber, put on clothes of mine.
Not I, assure thee. Thus I'll visit her.
But